Good morning. How is everyone? Hope you are all having a beautiful morning. So today's theme is we accept the love we think we deserve. It's a very important message and a very important daily thought. If you do not feel deserving, you will not receive love. It is the mirror aspect of your inner soul. If you do not think that you are valued, the people around you are not going to value you, certainly not love you. So I'm going to read from my Come as a Brother, and we'll have something else to talk about with that. How do you love? You simply do the best you can with whatever and whoever is before you. Do, say, and feel what you are. Be yourself this day. And if you would stop trying so hard, my friends, you would quit being so hard on yourself. And then you would quit being hard on others. Please understand, one who finds that the world is beneath them, who finds people negative, judgmental, evil, and undisciplined, is the kind of person who has found themselves lacking. And in order to feel all right about themselves, they project out into the world that is less than they are. That goes on endlessly, and it is not the answer. You know, years ago, I used to have a friend in my life who I thought at the time was smart and full of wit, but that person was also very judgy in the way she judged other people and her interactions. I would go somewhere with her and she would be very judgy about how someone looked. She would be judgy about how someone behaved. She would be judgy about people's social status, their income, their choices in life. Everything was a judgment call. And as our friendship developed, I realized that she would constantly tell me that I needed to judge more. I needed to be more discerning. I needed to be more critical of the people around me. I needed to be pickier about who I surrounded myself with, because then if I was not picky enough, I would be dragged down into the quagmire of whatever. And over time, because I'm not that person, I don't like to be that person, and I was trying to reflect what she expected of me, I was miserable. I was very unhappy. And I conscientiously chose to make other friends and to do other things. And she didn't like that. And at the tail end of our friendship, it was very much like, I can't be around you because you're negative, you're judgy, she basically put all of her negative faults onto me. And yes, I had been trying to be like her in some ways because I admired her, but it was when I started being more me and being true to myself and being accepting of people and trying to be compassionate about people's situations and try to be compassionate and understanding about the people around me. And when I had an interaction with somebody that was not so positive, I would try to give them the space in the world to fill it how they wanted to and give them a chance to fill it with their positive spirit. She did not like that, and our friendship ended. And I will always be very grateful for her to be in my life because she taught me a valuable lesson about accepting love and being accepting of loving people and being accepting of the people around me. I'm not perfect, and I get judgy too. We all do it. And I try really hard to recognize when I get that way. And usually when I get that way, it's because I'm having a very bad pain day or I've had a really negative experience and I'm trying to process it. And I do what humans do. When I'm processing a negative experience, I take it out on my fellow man. It's not because I mean to. It's not because I'm trying to pass on that negativity. It's because I'm human and I'm working on those things. We all do it. And those of us who think that we're not doing it, look in the mirror It's not necessarily looking at the mirror and finding all the fault within yourself, but it's looking in the mirror and saying, I'm going to do that better next time. I'm not going to be so judgy next time. I'm not going to be so weighted on people's status, or I'm not going to hold their negativity. I'm going to say it's okay. They're having a bad day. You know, years and years and years ago, one of the things that you learn when you start working with kids, when I really started doing a lot of work with high-risk kids, they're hurting and they're in pain, and they can lash out and they can be mean, and their truth, oh my goodness, sometimes those kiddos have the truth right at the tip of their tongue and they know exactly what to say. And a lot of it's their pain. Their truth is their pain is in their truth. And to learn to be non-judgmental and sit with them in that space and allow them to say the things that need to be said so that they can heal and so that you can reflect back to them the positive. It's a hard thing to do. It's not for the weak spirit. It's not for somebody who can't face their own judginess, and it's not for somebody who can't face their own negativity. And it's a learning, excuse me, and it's a learning curve. And again, I can't say I was perfect at it, but I think I did okay. I think I helped some kiddos over time. Maybe some of them I helped and maybe some of them I didn't. But I loved every single one of them, and I allowed every single child to hold their space for their own. We accept the love we think we deserve. If you think you are undeserving of love, it is going to be very difficult to find people who will allow you to fill the space. Love yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, I love myself. That is a powerful message. I'm not talking about turning into a narcissist. I'm talking about loving your spirit for who it is and who you are. Lifetimes deep. Lifetimes deep. You're a beautiful soul. And you have a place. And you deserve love. And you deserve to be accepted for who you are. That is today's daily devotion. Okay, so today, turn off your computer, turn off your phone, turn off all the electronics, disconnect for a half hour. Half hour. That's all it is. Do something that does not require electronics. Embroider something, sew something, go out for a hike, go out for a walk, go out into the shop and look at some wood and think about the next project you're going to make. Sit quietly. Write in a journal. Read a book. You know, one of those paper things, these book things. They're everywhere. Read a magazine. Read a comic. Don't play a video game. Don't fill your time with electronics. It takes a half hour every day and disconnect. Really find your peace. Find out who you are. You're not going to find out who you are by playing a video game. Trust me, you're not. It just feeds the electronic addiction. Find your peace and have a beautiful day. And we will see you tomorrow in prayer. Blessed be.